everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. So today's topic is something that I had asked you all on my Instagram. It is about your questions and assumptions about me. That's right, so it's about your questions and assumptions about me. I had put out a story on my Instagram to which so many of you have replied, and I'm here to answer all of them. So I got a lot of questions that were sort of asked a couple of times or asked multiple times, the same questions. So I've zeroed down and sort of come to a combination of all of them for you. So today I'm going to be answering most of your questions, or should I say maybe all of your questions. It is going to be a little longer session, so if you need to grab a cuppa, please go and come. You can grab a drink, a coffee, a tea, whatever you like, and then we can begin. Now that you have got your drink, let's go ahead with the questions. I have zeroed them down to about roughly 15 questions. Yes, I know they're quite a lot, but we'll try to do as many as we can, and I'll try to be as fast as I can. So let us begin. So the first question, it was questions and assumptions. Surprisingly, I didn't get so many assumptions, but I got quite a few that were quite repetitive. So I'm going to answer all of them at the end, or we'll just try to do the questions first. So I had a question regarding marriage plans. This one was from RPL Jani, and I had many of them asked by number of people. There was cute baby Nate as well who wanted to know. So a lot of you have complimented and said that you look really cute. What are your marriage plans? Nate has asked me also about it, that what are your marriage plans. All right, so many of you have said, please don't feel obliged to answer it. It's only if you're comfortable, and some of you have assumed as well. So I'm thinking of just bringing in the assumptions as well here. So many of you have assumed that I'm married as well. It's not. Let me answer that now. So I'm not yet married. I'm engaged to my fiance. We are going to get married really soon. So it's surprising that this question was there, but I thought I'm just going to answer it any which way. So yes, we are getting married really soon. We are not yet married, but it is happening really quick. I'm going to make the announcement soon on my Instagram, so stay tuned. There is a big story behind our wedding and how the plans changed and everything that's happened. But I think in the current times, especially in this COVID situation, things like this are going to happen. Plans change all the time, so I'm not complaining. But yes, so we are not yet married, to answer your question, but the plans are on. We're getting married really quick, and I will announce it on my Instagram soon, so stay tuned. It is this year, obviously, just to clear the air out. So yeah, we're getting married this year, and it's really quick. Moving on to the next question. The next question that many people have asked me is what inspired me to start my YouTube channel. Why did I start my YouTube channel? So let me tell you about it. I always wanted to do something, to put out content, which I used to do because I used to write a blog, and I used to put out a lot of content on my blog. But with times changing, I think people like to see stuff on a video more than read written content now. I have a lot of people who read my blogs, and not saying no, but I just thought, let me take it a step further and put out content on YouTube. So that's the reason I started my YouTube channel. Also during the pandemic, I think there was so much of negativity going on in news and television and stuff like that, people making their own ideas about the pandemic and stuff like that. So that's the reason I started my YouTube channel, because I believe in spreading positivity and enlightening everybody's day. So I thought, let me make some YouTube videos, spread love, spread positivity there, and get to know you better. You can get to know me better on this platform as well. So that's the reason I'm on YouTube. Basically, I moved from blogging to vlogging now and doing my videos. So here I am, doing my YouTube. So that's what basically got me into YouTube, to answer your question. The next one that I have is from Satya Angel Official. She said that, she wants to know what's my favorite thing about the UK. Satya, my favorite thing about the UK is the fact that I am very, very close to traveling. The restrictions are lesser to travel in all of Europe from here. So the restrictions are not many. I can easily travel into different European countries. That's what I really, really like about UK, that it's easily accessible. It's like a point from where I can travel to different countries quite easily. So that's what makes it so good for me. Besides, I also love the kind of energy that UK has. It's so multicultural. People from different parts of the world, people from different kinds of backgrounds. You meet people who are so enthusiastic, so energetic about life. Also, I'd say the people are really, really open. They're open to telling you things. They're not very secretive. People are more open to talking about various topics. There is no inhibitions. The perspectives are bigger, more people whom I come across with have more to talk about, whether be it about life, about relationships, about anything at all. So I've met a lot of like-minded individuals here in the UK, which also I like. But my favorite part about UK, that I can travel easily to different countries from the UK. It gives me a more accessible point to the world, and me being an ardent traveler, I just love that so much about this country. I really love that. So yes, that's what I like about UK. Then again, I have a question about when is the wedding. This is by Sizel. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but I think I did it correctly. She said it's a typical Goan auntie question for those of you who are in the UK and don't know about this typical Goan auntie. We're considering it to be a lady who's always inquisitive about when the girl of the village is going to get married. So no, Sizel, that's all right. You're not being the typical Goan auntie, and you guys don't have to feel that why did I ask this question? Maybe it's too personal question. No, I told you to ask me your questions and assumptions about me. So well done on asking that. I appreciate you asking me directly than just assuming things about me. So like I said when I answered previously, the wedding is happening really soon, and it is this year, so stay tuned. Followed me on my Instagram. Do follow me so you will know that we are getting married really, really quick. The next question is also someone has asked me again, is how old are you? I think this question was by XXSal XX1245. Okay, that's your Insta ID. Fine, it's too many XXs there. All right, so that question was, how old are you? I'm not someone who will not want to reveal my age. I had done a video on the things that I wish I knew in my 20s. If you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it. I'm going to link it here for you. Watch it at the end of the video and you will know that I am now in my 30s. So I'm in my 30s. And yeah, if you want me to be specific, DM me. I don't mind telling you, but you can have your guesses in the comment section below and I'll respond. If you get it right, I'll say that you have got it right. So go ahead and get guessing in the comment section below what's my exact age. Now, the common question that I got from many people, from many of you, was that what do I work as in the UK? So I have, if you follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I have shared from time and again banners and events of things, I had even a live talk of what exactly I do. So I work in the UK as a healthcare professional. I have HR responsibilities, so I recruit people in healthcare, of course. We deal with people with autism, with people with dementia, with people with learning disabilities. Mainly my forte is learning disabilities, so I handle people with all sorts of learning disabilities, including epilepsy and stuff like that. So yes, I work as a healthcare professional in the UK, and that's my main profession with HR responsibilities. I have a degree in HR, so that's what I do. I love human resources. I love connecting with people, and that's basically the gist of what I do in the UK. So moving on next, I have a question by Oli Emelina. She's somebody who I admire. She's a fellow YouTuber as well, and she's just great energy. So simple, so lively, so bubbly. I think I like everything about her. So thank you for the question, Oli Emelina. The question is, do you get easily triggered or angry? So let's get to that. Do I get easily triggered or angry? The answer is no, because I've worked for many years on my anger and the ability to get triggered. So generally I don't. It used to be a lot with me when I was in my teenage years. Yes, I used to get triggered easily, but I worked on it. I did a lot of internal work, and now I don't. But let's keep a but if I come across people who are very manipulative, hypocrites who say one thing to me and agree to what I say, in my DMs they will be all nice and good. I had a situation like this on my Instagram recently. If you go through my post, you will notice it, mocking me for my responses to them, which they had agreed to, mind you, in the DMs. So I feel if somebody is a hypocrite and is acting two-sided, then they need to be revealed, because I don't like to speak about shitty things, but you have to speak truth about shitty people. So you have to let people know about the fact and make people aware that there are such kind of people, and you need to deal with them accordingly. So I'm very outspoken. I have a personality where I will go all out for you and do everything that you tell me to do. If I really like you and like your work, I have a lot of people whose work I share from time to time because I like them. Oh yeah, some I've shared and they turned ungrateful or whatever. I wish we had an option where we could go and tell people to unfollow again. Maybe we can do that, but that's not me, so I just leave it there. So yeah, when something like that happens, I like to speak up against it. You gotta be cautious and careful with the kind of people you surround yourself with. Thankfully, all these things that I've come across are from people that I've never met. And if I've never met you, I understand that you don't know me, but with people who know me and people whom I've personally met, I've never had any such situations. I am, very grateful to have friends who are very straightforward to me and will ask me any questions or anything that they need to clarify directly, which I really appreciate about people. So yeah, to answer your question, I don't get triggered easily, but if somebody is messing about, then I like to speak up. And I think everyone should always speak up, especially if somebody is misusing your kindness. I think you should speak up, and if something is right, I will always stand for it no matter what. So yeah, that's me for you. The next question that I had was from private account Roger. He says, when are you coming back to Goa? For now, Roger, I don't know. I was supposed to be in Goa in December. Yes, I was supposed to be in December. There's a whole story about why, but that trip had to be cancelled, especially because of the COVID-19 situation. We cancelled our travel trip to Goa, India at the minute. It's because it's just not safe to travel, and we are not really comfortable traveling long distances, especially because I work in healthcare here. I have to be really cautious, so I don't want to put myself at risk. Most importantly, I don't want to put my loved ones and my dear ones at risk by going there, and in case you pick up something at the airport and stuff, I just don't want all that to mess with my head. So right now we are not traveling really far or long distances, so the trip to Goa got cancelled. But I will be traveling to Goa definitely, because I have family there, so obviously I'll be in Goa. Haven't planned anything as yet, but maybe sometime next year. Yes, I will be traveling to Goa next year. Next is, I had this question a lot, that a lot of you asked me this, if I hate vegans, because there was post that I had put up about how people are kind to animals but unkind to people. So to answer your question, no, I'm not against vegans. I don't hate vegans. To be fair, it's the opposite. At work, I work with a lot of vegans. But what I don't like is about people who try to push their belief system on you. If you are doing something and it's good for you, well and good, do it, but don't try to push your belief system on me. Maybe I should make a video. What do you guys say? Maybe I should make a video on why I will never be a vegan. Maybe that's a good topic to do. Let me know in the comment section below. But to answer your question, do I hate vegans? No, I don't hate vegans, but I don't like it when people try to push their belief system on others, or when they claim to be vegans when they are not. That's one thing I don't like, because it's like fooling, you're trying to fool people. For what? Just be your real self. Don't go about there trying to trick people or fool people of things that are not true. So yeah, there you go. So to answer your question, I don't hate vegans. I work with a lot of vegans. Some of my good friends here in the UK are vegans. They respect my choices. I respect their choices. End of story. So there you go. You have your answer. After that, I have a list of questions. I'm looking at that in case you're wondering where I'm looking at. So the next question is that, again, there were so many questions about my wedding, but okay, leaving that aside, the next one that I have is from Kishu. Kishu, she had sent me, that's her Insta ID, Kishu09. So she asked me this question: how do you get so much positivity from? Really love the way you are. Thank you, Kishu. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that you see the positivity through, like many people who do. I think I was not always such a positive person. It took me, like I said, I've done a lot of self-work on myself. I read a lot of books. I have several books that have helped me in my self-development as a person, in the way I think. I have all of them mentioned on my Instagram highlights. There's a highlight on books, so if you haven't seen that, you need to go there and see, and those are the books that I recommend. But yes, I think my positivity comes from the fact that I understand that life is mainly made of choices. For me in life, it's everything that I have done or come across or do is all about choices. You can always have a choice about how you want your behavior to be. It's sad that we are not taught such kind of education in schools at a young age. I know that's changing now. There are some schools which are incorporating things like this, which is really, really good. So for me, I believe that it is a choice to choose to be positive. And that's where I get my positivity from. Just like every morning, you're gonna choose what you're gonna eat for the day, you're gonna choose what you're gonna wear for the day. I think we can all choose our thoughts. So I do gratitude practices that help. I believe in, just following the tone of the day, being present in the day, not overthinking. That's one thing that I'm still working on, overthinking, because I tend to overthink a lot. I think many of you do. If a lot of you have that problem, do comment below and let me know. But overthinking is something that I'm really working on. But yeah, I'm getting there. We are all human at the end of it. I believe that it's not possible to be happy 100%. You can't be happy like all the time. That would be like an ideal world, an ideal situation. But you can definitely be positive all the time. So you can always see the good even in bad things, and I choose to see that on a daily basis. So just like I said, like we choose our clothes, like we choose what to eat every day, I just choose to be positive every day regardless of what is happening around. I think we cannot really control what's going on in the outside, but we can always control what's going on in the inside. So yes, that's something that I always remember and keep in mind, that I can always choose to be positive. So that's where I get my positivity from. So I think I have covered almost all the questions. I cramped them all up together and sort of tried to answer them to the best of my ability. Then I had assumptions that were, I assume that you are the type of person who looks for positivity even in difficult times. Only Melina said that again. So thank you so much. Yes, I just answered a question on positivity. So your assumption is totally right. I like to be positive in every situation because I think we can control that. That's something that's under our control. So why not do it? Yeah, so that's right. The other assumption was that I was married. So I've just cleared that at the beginning. I'm not yet married, but I'm getting married real soon. And what else? So I'm just trying to see what else. So I have answered most of my questions and assumptions that I have got. If I missed out on anything, if there's anything that you forgot to ask and you thought of it now, don't forget to comment below and ask me, and I will still reply to your comments. Also, I had done a giveaway video. If you haven't yet watched it, I will link it for you at the end of the video. Go and watch it and participate. I'm going to announce the winners soon. I said the 10th of September, so I'll try to stick to that. But in case it changes, I'm going to announce on my Instagram. But you still have some days to go and enter. So go and enter in the giveaway. I'm going to link it at the end of the video. Thank you so much, YouTube fam, for being here, for taking the time to watch till the end of the video. I really appreciate your love and support. I shall see you soon in my next video. Till then, don't forget, be positive and live your life to the fullest. Bye.